Which one do you like, honey?
I don't know. They're all so cute. I like them all. Ugh, what is that?
It's a cat, Becca.
Yeah, but its legs are so short. How weird. I don't want this cat. That's for sure.
Okay, let's go check out some other animals.
Hey, what are you doing? Getting grub, bruh. Do you know where I can get some? No, the humans will throw a fit if they find out there are rats in here. I'm a mouse, not a rat, and why would the humans care? This is an animal rescue. I'm an animal. Rescue me. Rat, mouse, whatever. Either way, you don't belong here. You're a vermin. Vermin? You think you're better than me? Who's the one stuck in a cage? I know I'm better than you. The only reason I'm in this cage is because humans actually want to keep me. Cats are big and pretty. Well, your legs sure didn't get that memo. At least I know how to keep my paws off that 20th piece of cheesecake. At least my paws can even reach that cheesecake. Whatever, I'm getting food. I've always felt like a freak. What? No one ever wants me as a friend or as a pet because my legs are so short. I always feel lonely. Don't be like that, bro. You know what I mean? You're here all alone. Well, that's just because friendship ain't my style. I'm a lone wolf. Mouse. Lone mouse. You've been rejected too. Just because you're a little bigger than other mice? Our looks don't dictate our personality. How's this fair? Well, it's not, but this is how things are. We were born with these genes. Say, what now? Genes? How do you not know? Okay, whatever. Genes are the characteristics that our parents pass down to us. I don't even remember my parents. How could they have given me anything if I don't even, spend time with them? Well, genes aren't physical objects. The genes that your parents gave you made you a cat. Your genes determined that you would be yellow-colored ones. My genes made me a brown mouse. There are a ton of yellow cats and brown mice, though. We look different from all of them. I've seen a lot of cats in this rescue come and go, but I've never seen another cat with legs as short as mine. I'm still a freak. You're not a freak. You're a mutant. Oh, well, that makes me feel better. I know that word has a negative connotation, and sometimes people make it synonymous with freak, but in their truest definitions, mutants aren't that rare. So there are other mutant cats like me? Yep. You're called a Munchkin cat, and there are surprisingly a lot of them. In your case, your genes were mutated and gave you abnormally short legs. For me, my genes mutated to make me obese. Well, it's complicated. So, how did our genes get mutated? Seriously, it's complicated. Then how do you know this all? I have a lot of free time, okay? I spend most of it eating or surfing the web, or both. Never mind. Listen, if you really want to know about all this stuff, I'll explain, but I'll need to hit my place of res first and grab my laptop. Meanwhile, you should go get some food for me because I am starving. Well, I'm a little stuck here. Oh, right. Let me help you out with that. Thanks. I haven't been out of here in a while. No one ever wants to take me out to play. I'll go and get food. I'm Alice, by the way. I'm Nancy. Okay, so how did our genes get mutated? First, we'll need to understand exactly what mutations are. They're changes in DNA that affect genetic information. DNA codes for proteins, and proteins decide what traits you'll have. Okay. Some examples of mutations include birthmarks, developmental disorders, and immunity to certain diseases like HIV. Wait, but birthmarks aren't that bad, and immunity to disease is great. Exactly. Not all mutations are harmful. Some are neutral, and some are even beneficial. Developmental disorders, on the other hand, nah. I see. This isn't as complicated as you made it seem. I mean, well, if I were to outline it, DNA transcribes itself onto RNA. RNA is translated to create amino acids. Amino acids make up proteins. Traits come from proteins, and along the way, somehow genes get mutated. So it actually is pretty complicated. What? I know. So let's go through it step by step. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. It's called a double helix structure because it's made up of two strands of information that are wound together. Oh, what are those spiky things coming off the strands, and why do they have letters? Those are called nitrogenous bases. In DNA, they're labeled A, T, C, and G for adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. These are essential for understanding how our mutations work. A and T are paired together, and C and G are paired together.
They're always paired together?
Well, sometimes mistakes happen, and they're not paired correctly. Those mistakes can be the causes of mutations. Point mutations can occur when nitrogenous bases are substituted, inserted, or deleted. One added or removed base can change everything. So after replication, we have transcription.
Transcription, where something is transcribed?
Yep. RNA, which is ribonucleic acid, is created by unwinding the double helix of DNA with an enzyme called helicase and matching the DNA's bases with the RNA strand. RNA doesn't have thymine, though. Instead, it has U for uracil, which pairs with A.
So if the DNA strand, that is, the RNA, is being based on a gene sequence of, say, AGC, TGA, the RNA's gene sequence will be UCGACU?
Exactly! Wow, you catch on fast!
Okay, so I get that. Is it all? Does anything happen after transcription?
Translation. Can you guess what's being translated?
The nitrogenous bases?
Yep. In translation, a ribosome, which is the site of protein synthesis, attaches to the mRNA that was created in transcription and translates its message into a specific polypeptide, aided by tRNAs.
Is the ribosome that round thing?
Yeah, the top part of it is the large subunit, and the bottom part of it is the small subunit.
It looks like the mRNA strand is bonded to the top of the small subunit.
It is. It's there so that tRNA, a folded molecule, can rest on top of it in one of 3 pocket-like binding sites in the large subunit. tRNA contains a triplet called an anticodon.
The anticodon looks like it's the complementary base pairs to the mRNA.
It is.
So basically, it's the same as DNA gene sequence that the mRNA is based off, but tRNA still has U's instead of T's?
After the first tRNA is placed, another tRNA that matches the next 3 mRNA bases goes into the second pocket. The 2 amino acid carrying tRNAs create a peptide bond. Then, like a train on tracks, the mRNA and its anticodon shift down the ribosome. tRNAs get shuffled out of the ribosome as more of them come in, adding to the peptide chain.
That seems like a long process.
It can be. It doesn't stop until a stop codon is reached. There are special codes for stopping. For example, an mRNA that reads UGA will cause the protein synthesis to end.
Okay, so this is how proteins are made.
Yeah.
But if mutations happen in DNA, why do I have to know stuff about transcription and translation? That's RNA stuff.
Well, yeah, mutations happen in DNA, but a change in DNA will change the mRNA created in transcription, which will then change the amino acid tRNAs, which will completely change the proteins.
And proteins matter because...
Proteins are the key to our mutations, remember? They give us our traits.
Oh, right. How do they do that?
Well, take me, for example. I'm obese.
No, you're not.
No, I know I am. Scientists call me the OB mouse. The reason I'm fat is because I'm lacking a protein called leptin due to a mutation in my DNA. It was a point mutation, specifically a substitution of one nitrogenous base for another. The substitution caused the stop codon to be created prematurely, so my code for leptin was never even finished. I like to call myself a foodie, but really I just have an abnormal appetite. And I gain weight a lot faster because my metabolism is really slow, so that's fun. Oh, and I have diabetes. Oh, and I can't have children.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, whatever. I've tried every workout regime and attempted to diet, but nothing works. It's a shame we can't change our DNA.
Or can we?
No,
I don't think
you're a cat, I'm a mouse, that's okay.
Alright, so what exactly was the missing protein supposed to do?
Leptin is supposed to give my brain information about how much body fat I have. Because I'm an animal, leptin is essential to my own self-regulation of feeding, as well as my bodily regulatory system of metabolism.
So you can't even control yourself from eating?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I could eat you right now.
I could eat you right now, watch it. Where'd you get the cheese from? I need more.
Over there in that storage room.
Alright, I'm going for more food. In the meantime, you can look up more stuff about your mutation on my laptop if you want.
Hey, okay, so I found a bunch of stuff about my mutation.
Alright, tell me all about it.
Okay, so what I have is hypochondroplasia, and that's just a fancy word for having short limbs. And apparently it happens in humans too. In the same way that you have a mutation in your OB gene, I have a mutation in my FGFR3 gene. It creates a protein called fibroblast growth factor receptor 3.
So you don't have a fibroblast, whatchamacallit?
No, I do. The thing is, my gene mutated through a substitution that created a missense. From comparing the gene sequences that I found online, it looks like there's an A where there should be a C, and another point there's a G instead of a C.
Oh man.
Yeah, instead of the amino acid aspirin being created, its place was taken by lysine, and the combination of lysine with the other amino acid makes my fibroblast receptor overactive. That's a problem because it interferes with skeletal development and leads to disturbances in bone growth, hence my short legs.
That's crazy.
No, right?
What's it like having short legs?
I don't feel different from other cats. I can still do everything they do. Other people just look at me differently.
That sucks.
I know, but it's really good finally knowing what causes me to be different. People on the internet are really nice about me.
That's a surprise.
I'm actually a breed, and humans specifically request me. It makes me feel good, you know?
Yeah, of course.
It gives me hope too. Someday someone's going to come to this rescue, and they're not gonna care that my legs are short. You know, maybe they'll even love that my legs are short. If you look on YouTube, Munchkin cats are pretty darn popular. I mean, I'm pretty adorable.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Listen, I gotta go.
Why?
I have to get my insulin shot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all the debilitating health conditions that accompany obesity. Have fun.
Thanks. Hmm.